Welcome to the complete story explained for the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. A tale of gods, emperors and demons, and the one hero who stood between Tamriel and utter destruction. We'll cover everything in this video from beginning to end, including a key lore that you need to know throughout the story explained. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, a like would be very much appreciated. Let me know what you think down below of Oblivion Remaster, and without further ado, let's dive straight into the world of Cyrodiil. Oblivion takes place in Cyrodiil, the central province of the continent Tamriel. It's the heart of the empire, ruled for centuries by the Septim dynasty, descendants of Septim, the man who became a god known as Talos. But the empire's strength is waning, political corruption is rampant, and forces from another realm called Oblivion are preparing to invade.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
Oblivion is the plane of the Daedra, godlike beings. The main antagonist in this game is Dagon, the Daedric prince of destruction who seeks to conquer Tamriel. Us, the player, begins the game as a nameless prisoner. Your crime, well, it's unknown, but the fate has bigger plans for us. One night, Emperor Septim appears in your cell. He's fleeing assassins, members of the secretive mythic Dawn cult who worship Mehrunes Dagon. Uriel believes that we are a part of a prophecy, a vision that he's seen in his dreams. As we escape with him through these secret tunnels beneath the Imperial City, assassins strike. Uriel is killed, but not before entrusting us with the Amulet of Kings, a sacred artifact that keeps the barrier between Tamriel and Oblivion sealed. This is where we start our journey. After escaping the sewers, we're instructed to find Joffrey, who is the leader of a faction called the Blades. These are the Emperor's bodyguards. Joffrey revealed that all of Uriel's known heirs to the throne are dead, except perhaps an illegitimate son named Martin, a priest living in a place called Kvatch. But Kvatch has already fallen, the first city attacked by Oblivion, so there's a very low chance that he's survived. We, however, make our way to Kvatch and fight our way through the first Oblivion gate, close it, and what do you know, we found Martin alive and well. He was reluctant, but after seeing the destruction, he agrees to follow us. back to meet Joffrey. Meanwhile, the mythic Dawn cults continue their plot. Their leader, Mankar Kamara, has stolen the Amulet of Kings and escaped into a pocket dimension of Oblivion called Paradise. The Amulet of Kings was the only thing keeping Oblivion essentially sealed off, and when that's now gone, well, they're in for a real torrid time. Anything can happen, more Oblivion gates can open, and more destruction is coming to Cyrodiil. Without the amulet and without a crowned emperor, the dragonfires, magical flames that protect the world, cannot be relit. Oblivion gates continue opening across Cyrodiil, spilling monsters into the land, causing destruction and killing innocents. Martin needs some time to decipher an ancient ritual in order to create a new amulet substitute known as the Mantella to challenge Cameron. You assist the cities of Cyrodiil by closing the Oblivion gates, culminating in the epic Battle of Bruma, where you and the armies of Cyrodiil hold back a massive Daedric invasion. We spend a good amount of time moving across the land, destroying these Oblivion gates and helping these small factions and areas of the world by defending them from the awful demons within these gates. We close them, speak with their city leaders, and that's when they decide to help us and to fight back for the Battle of Bruma. This is all that we needed to do for a long period of time. There was upwards of 7 or 8 Oblivion gates across, holding these cities captive, taking all of the resource away from their soldiers and having them guard these in case any demons were to run out and try to destroy the city. So once they were taken care of, a lot of resource freed up, allowing them to help us out where we needed them to. However, once we'd completed this gave Martin enough time to decipher an ancient ritual. So, using this ritual, Martin opened a portal to Paradise, where Mankar Cameron has built his own twisted utopia.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past.
We fight through Cameron's minions and confront him directly. And here, we fight him. After defeating Mankar Cameron, you retrieve the Amulet of Kings, and everything around you starts falling in on itself, and we end up back in the castle. But it's too late. Mehrunes Dagon himself appeared in Tamriel, physically tearing through reality. This was not good. We rush with Martin to a place called the Temple of the One. In a last desperate act, Martin shatters the Amulet of Kings, transforming himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time.
Time that I've known you, but now I must go. The dragon waits. The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the Amulet of Kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
In an epic battle, the Avatar of Akatosh fights and defends Mehrunes Dagon, banishing him back to Oblivion, where it will be sealed for the rest of time. But this was at a very high cost. Martin sacrificed himself, gave his own life to protect the city and to send this demon back to Oblivion. With his death, the Septim dynasty ends. Tamriel is saved, but the world will never be the same. The Oblivion Crisis changed the balance of power forever. The Empire without an emperor enters a period of decline. This sets the stage for the events of the likes of Skyrim 200 years later. From a humble prisoner to the saviour of Tamriel, we were the hero of Kvatch, the champion of Cyrodiil, and the last hope against Oblivion. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this deep dive into Elder Scrolls lore, especially Skyrim in general, then please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic storytelling to come in the future. Really appreciate it, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.